There are so many people here who are at risk. That's the problem.
Now at 5, day 3 without power. How the lack of electricity is making for a dangerous situation at a senior community in Tualatin. And what President Trump says he's prepared to do if peace agreements in Syria are broken. And the father of rock and roll laid to rest today in St. Louis, the rock royalty who came out to say goodbye to Chuck Berry.
This is KGW News at 5.
We begin with exciting sports news, Blazer fans. After an up-and-down season, Rip City is going to the playoffs again this year. The Blazers needed one win or a Denver Nuggets loss to clinch the final playoff spot in the Western Conference. And it was the Nuggets losing to the Oklahoma City Thunder in the final seconds of today's game that clinched it. So that means we've got a tough road ahead, folks. We will face Golden State in round 1, the first games of the playoffs. They already start next weekend. Orlando Sanchez will have more on the Nuggets-Thunder game coming up later in sports, and when you can get your hands on Blazer playoff tickets when they go on sale. And a big traffic alert tonight, which could affect your morning commute. The Hawthorne Bridge completely shut down all night tonight. Josue Morales sent us that video of a water main break at Southwest 1st Avenue and Madison. The city says that main broke near the entrance to the bridge around mid-morning today. So crews are working to repair the main right now. They had to shut off water to a number of businesses nearby. Look at that mess. Repairs are expected to go on throughout the night tonight. Officials are aiming to have the bridge open by the morning. We're going to keep you posted on that. They say some customers along that line will see sediment in their water, but it should clear within a couple of hours. Speaking of clearing, hey, look at those clouds. They really moved in there, but all day today, this is a live look from our Rose City Skycam. It was pretty nice out there today. We saw sun. I went for a nice walk today. Good day to clean up after Friday's windstorms, but that is changing. A lot of people were out at McFarlane's in Milwaukee getting rid of all that tree debris. Trucks and trailers full of broken branches and freshly cut tree trunks lined up to dump their loads. But McFarlane's can't take everything.
We take all biodegradables, so no plastics, nothing painted, stained, or pressure treated in the wood area. We want to keep that compost that you guys purchase back from us clean.
If you have branches and leaves left over from the storm, it's not too late to get rid of that stuff. McFarlane's takes all sorts of yard debris for recycling. You can check ahead on their website to make sure your stuff qualifies. We've posted a link to it on kgw.com. Well, it is cloudy right now. Rain is on the way this evening. Brian Brennan joins us now with more on the forecast. How about tomorrow morning's commute, Brian?
Well, we're going to be a little bit wet for the morning commute. It was a really nice day today. Really nice day. We even saw some blue skies popping out there at the coast.
And thanks. Sorry about that. We're having microphone problems. He'll be back in a couple minutes to tell us about the rain coming our way tonight. Well, speaking of weather, parts of a major road in Oregon City are sliding downhill. That rain has made conditions on South End Road so bad, the county is now taking emergency measures while it waits for repairs. KGW's Catherine Cook is live in Oregon City tonight with a look at the damage. Catherine?
Well, Lena, you definitely don't want to get going too fast here on this and other parts of South End Road. You can see cracks and a huge dip here on the road. The cracks have been a problem here for a while, but the rain has really accelerated the damage, adding to an already narrow, dangerous corner. So starting tomorrow, Clackamas County is reducing the speed limit here on South End Road to 25 miles an hour. That's down from 30. The county plans to repair the damage sometime this spring. Until then, they hope reducing the speed will keep it safe enough to drive on.
With the rough road, if you're going too fast and your center of gravity gets out and your momentum, you can easily crash into the rock wall, you could go off the side of the road, you can maybe hit another car, someone could be seriously injured. So we just want people to slow down, take it easy through this rough area.
You just heard from Oregon City Police. They will be running extra patrols up here to make sure people know what's going on and that they are obeying those new speed limits. The city and county is putting together a contingency plan just in case they need to close this road entirely early before they can get to repairs. But Nina, they say they don't think it will come to that. Back to you.
All right, Catherine, thank you.
And it's like they don't care. It's like they really don't care.
Feeling neglected, seniors living at a manufactured home park in Tualatin say they haven't had power since Friday morning. Today, our Christine Pitawanich spoke with the people who are going on day 3 without electricity, and they don't know how much more they can take.
The seniors I spoke to here at Angel Haven in Tualatin say after more than 2 days without power, they're freezing and they're worried about themselves and their neighbors' health.
2 nights with no heat is a little bit much.
Jane Stewart and her neighbors have had it tough since Friday morning when the strong spring storm knocked out power.
Yes, I'm on a fixed income. I'm going to have to throw out probably everything in my fridge now.
She and more than 130 other people who live here at Angel Haven in Tualatin have similar concerns, but it's not just over the food. Many of the folks living here are seniors who need electricity, and not just to keep warm.
Refrigerated medication like diabetes, or they have to wash equipment that they have to use.
I have a tube for feeding, and I have to have that sterilized and I have to have hot water all the time for it.
And she also needs that hot water for her medication. This couple's only alternative?
So he's been out with the barbecue, trying to keep hot water going.
It's cold in the house.
Denvy Larson is the manager here. His wife depends on a sleep apnea machine. They've had to stay with other family in order to get the electricity they need.
We're at a standstill where PGE has all the marbles, and what can we do?
Larson says even police have called him, asking if he'll do a wellness check in his community. Problem is, folks may not answer the door, or even if they do.
I don't have any heat in my house. Where am I going to send them?
But some here are fortunate. Ray Nicholson borrowed a generator. Still, he's had it, just like everyone else.
Everybody around us has power, and I know, so it's frustrating.
These people not feeling like they're very high on the priority list.
And trying not to get depressed, I think, is the hardest thing.
At this point, all they want is power.
Get some trucks here and figure it out.
In Tualatin, Christine Pitawanich, KGW News.
And we do have a bit of good news. People at Angel Haven tell us the power is back on to about half the units so far. Authorities say they expect to get the power back on to the rest of the units shortly tonight. People who live there say they understand PGE has been busy still. They say they hoped an at-risk group of people would get priority, but PGE says they prioritize what they do based on what will help the most people. President Trump is joining with other world leaders in condemning the bombings of 2 Christian churches in Egypt today. Egyptian police say the 2 bombings killed more than 40 people and injured dozens more. The 2 Orthodox churches were full of Coptic Christians attending Palm Sunday services. ISIS is claiming responsibility for the attacks. The bombings are the latest in a series of attacks on Egypt's Christian minority. The Trump administration is sending a clear message to leaders of Syria and North Korea tonight. If you violate any peace agreements, the U.S. will strike back. Members of Congress are calling for more sanctions against Russia and a regime change in Syria as President Assad's warplanes are back in action. A direct thumbing of the nose at Trump. But now, to show we mean business, the U.S. aircraft carrier Carl Vinson has moved closer to the Korean peninsula after dictator Kim Jong-un fired more rockets this past week. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson talked about the warning on the Sunday shows.
If you become a threat to others, at some point a response is likely to be undertaken.
Democrats want congressional approval before Trump launches any more strikes. Up next, remembering the rock and roll pioneer.
And everything that came that became this huge thing called rock and roll started with a guy who just wanted to make people feel good.
Gene Simmons paying his respects to Chuck Berry today. When we come back, what the son of late Chess Records founder Leonard Chess says about the moment he knew music would be changed forever, all thanks to Chuck Berry. And a jolly good day for a bike ride. Why these cyclists donned their finest tweeds for a ride through the Rose City today.
IPA is motivation.
And it wasn't just beer that brought people out for a run. Some of the wine and cider that brought people out for the annual Bridge to Brews race in Portland.